Okay, this is part of my 9,000 mile follow-up. I have my wet clutch apart. And one thing I wanted to check is these rubber durometers. First of all, let me take these last two shoes out. Basically, you just take a plier in, and rotate the spring out. And you want to rotate the shoe out and lift up. And then this is the last one. Oops. So what we have here are these rubber durometers. And I was worried about them. Let's see if I can get focus here. Okay. I was worried about them breaking down over time. 9,000 miles. You know how oil seals, they get hard over time. Well, that's what these have done. Is they're no longer round. I don't know if you can see that. I'll take pictures because the video should not show out. They're kind of flat spotted or oblong. And one of the reasons why I use synthetic oil is because I want these rubber durometers to last as long as possible. If they break down, not only does your wet clutch behave differently, but that rubber can get in throughout your engine. So how it works is, let me clean up this oil. You have this durometer here, okay? And then you have your shoe. And that rubber acts as a kind of like a it raises the stall speed. So it has to overcome the friction of this rubber before the shoe will fly out. And when they're round, they probably have enough holding power to where they won't come out prematurely. So my question is, which I'll have to research, is if these are available separately to be replaced. Because my clutch shoes, it still has some good life in there. So I won't replace this, but you can see how easily this moves without the rubber grommets in there. And once I put the rubber grommet in, once it gets to that flatted spot, it's almost as if they weren't there. I mean, it still holds it a little bit, but that's where it's the elongated part. It's holding it. So that's the only problem long term, is these will deform, if not break down, and then you have a problem. So we'll see if these are replaceable, or people are looking to do wet clutch mods for the Wolverine X2 X4, but normally your weights would go in there. There'd be a hole there, and I guess if you modified it, you could get some weights in there, but really it doesn't need it. This system works pretty good. I mean, 9,000 miles, and my wet clutch is still working good. So there you have it. The only problem with Yamaha Wolverine X2 X4 wet clutch is the durometers will eventually lose their elasticity and or break down. Mine haven't broken down. I don't know if that's because I'm using synthetic oil or just because the rubber in here is neoprene or whatever, to where it won't break down after a long time. But mine are kind of elongated and they don't perform like new. So I'm going to try and find a replacement for them. And as I was going to say, the aftermarket could find different density durometers to affect your wet clutch engagement. So to basically put this all back together, you install your shoes. Put your springs on, and then this plate goes on like that. Work with me here. There you go. Pretty tight tolerance. And you have a spring here. It's just like the Rhino in Gen 1 clutch. And then this plate goes on, and then you hold it with the clamp, and then you install your C-clips, and the C-clips face outwards, engaging this dot. So that's the wet clutch in a nutshell. And these durometers, they fit on these little posts. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.